Hello Year 1 and welcome to Wednesday's literacy lesson. I'm going to share my screen with you so I can show you what we're going to be doing today. We're going to stay looking at our storybook that we've been looking at this week by Oliver Jeffers called The Way Back Home. And today we're going to move on from looking at our adjectives to start looking at how do brilliant writers extend sentences by using and. So we can write lots and lots of short sentences, but sometimes it makes it more interesting to a reader if we extend them a little, not too much, but just a little by using the word and. Now, and is a conjunction, so I might talk about conjunctions, and if I am, that's what I mean, is just by using the word and. Sometimes we can use because or but or so also, but today we're just going to focus on and. Now, to start with, we're going to have a practice of our handwriting, and we're going to have a go at looking at our ladder letters today. Then I'm going to show you the same sentence that I showed you yesterday, but how I've extended it by adding and. And then I would like you to have a go at writing some sentences using the same pictures as yesterday, but this time, as well as including your adjectives that you used from yesterday's lesson, you're going to try and extend those sentences by using and. And then finally, I wrote some sentences and they're a little bit muddled up and a bit wrong, so I need your help to edit those sentences. So let's get started. So today you're going to need a pencil, a whiteboard pen, your whiteboard, your notebook, and of course, as always, your brain. So here are our ladder letters. Again, like yesterday, I will show you how to do it on my whiteboard. And after each letter, you can push pause and you can have a practice and then click play and continue when you're ready. So the first one we have is an all. Now an all is an ascender. It's a very tall letter. So we're going to start at the top of our yellow line up here, white line, sorry, up here. And we're going to go straight down to the bottom of our yellow line. And then we're just going to curl up. That's our all. If we think of it like a leg, we go down the leg and around the foot. All. The next letter we're going to have a go at is an I. So if we think about an insect, we're going to start inside the yellow line at the top, the yellow gap, sorry, and we're going to start on that top line, and we're going to come down the insect's body, round, and then we need to give them a head. So we're just going to dot in that white space above. We don't need no giant's heads, we don't need no big scribbles, we just need a nice neat dot. And again, your insect is going down the body, around, and a dot for his head. The next letter we're going to do is a J. Now the good thing about looking at an I and then a J together, we can see what way round they go, because quite often when we come to write a J, we do it the wrong way round. So I'm going to use this chance to show you. A J goes this way. So we start here, we go down, and it's a descender, so we need to go down into that white space. We flick around, and we do a dot at the top. Can you see the difference between the I and the J? And again, so we start here, we go down, flick, and then a dot at the top. So the J faces a different way to the I. The next letter we're going to do is a T. So here we go, looking at our T. We start at the top. We come down our tower, and then we go across the middle. And this one is an ascender. So again, we go down our tower, then cross through the middle, and we get a T. Now we're going to look at an So imagine we're starting here. Imagine we've got an umbrella and we're going around the bottom of the umbrella and back. We go around, upside down umbrella. Okay. And then the last one you've got is a Y. So imagine a yak. We've got his horn here. We come down around his nose, up to his other horn, and down around his face. And again, our yak's horn, down and around his face for a year. Okay, have a go at a few of those, and then when you're ready, click play. Okay, so here we go. We've got our sentence from our story. So the sentence in the storybook was, "The plane lifted off the ground." And yesterday we talked about that being a bit boring and how we could add some adjectives. So if you recall back, I said yesterday, shiny red plane. Well, today I've just taken the red part because I'm using and also in my sentence. And I didn't want to get too confused with everything. So I've just used one adjective and I'm focusing on that and today to be really, really important. So I've used the red plane, brilliant. So I've described it to you, which is what we've been learning earlier in the week. The red plane lifted off the ground. Now, instead of putting a full stop and then saying it flew up into the clouds, I've put the red plane lifted off the ground and flew up into the clouds. So instead of having two short sentences, I've extended them by using and I would like you today to have a go at doing this. So you can see I've got the first part of my sentence and then I've just added something else on. I've just put he's lifted up into the clouds. You could write something different. Maybe you could write and zoomed off into space. You can do whatever you like for that second part to add a little bit more information about what's going on. So you can see here I've added on the extra adjective that I used yesterday. So if you're doing a red challenge, today you can have a go at doing this. So I've got the shiny, comma, red plane lifted off the bumpy ground and the boy cheered with joy. So I've changed the second part of that sentence completely. That sentence and that sentence are both brilliant. They both use and, they both have adjectives, except for this time, I've added the list of adjectives, so I've remembered that comma. It's entirely up to you when you get to your challenge, which one you feel you are ready for and to have a go at. So just to have a look at the first one again. So the first one said, the red plane lifted off the ground and flew up into the sky. And the second one, which just gives a little bit more information, says the shiny red plane lifted off the bumpy ground and the boy cheered with joy. I've even told you that he has cheered with joy, just not that he's just full of joy, but that he is cheering with that joy. So again, I've just added more information this time round. Now, today, I would like you to have a go at these challenges. So if you want to do the green challenge, I would like you to ask a grown-up to write out these parts of the sentence and then for you to have a go at matching the sentences back together, a bit like a puzzle. So the first one says, the boy was stuck on the moon. The second sentence says, the boy jumped in the sea. Now, the two options you could have for the end are here. So would it be the boy was stuck on the moon and he swam home? Or would it be the boy was stuck on the moon and was filled with fear? And this one, would it be the boy jumped in the sea and he swam home? Or would it be the boy jumped in the sea and was filled with fear? So you need to decide which two go together and then have a go at writing them out. Okay? You can do that on your whiteboard or you can do that in your exercise book. If you want to have a go at the yellow task, I would like you to have a go at extending these sentences by including and. So the boy was stuck on the moon. The boy jumped in the sea. What could you do here? Let's remove that full stop. Let's put the word and finish off the sentence. And then we need to remember to add the full stop at the end of our sentence. And if you want to do the red, you can have a go at extending these sentences using and. So they're exactly the same sentences that we looked at yesterday. And this time I would like you to try and remember to include some adjectives in your writing to describe the boy in the moon or the boy in the sea, a bit like you did yesterday. Okay, so have a pause, and when you've finished, come back and we'll have a little activity at the end before the end of the lesson. Good luck. Brilliant. So hopefully by now you have created some fantastic sentences and you've used and. Now hopefully yesterday our work on adjectives have also helped you to make those sentences a little more interesting by describing those nouns. Now here I've got some sentences from the storybook and there are some mistakes. So I need your help to fix these mistakes. So my sentence says, he found a red aeroplane and started to plan his adventure. I'm definitely missing a full stop and a capital letter. And I can definitely see 2 spelling mistakes. So pause the video, see if you can spot these. If you like, you can write it down. If you don't want to, you can just try and spot the 4 mistakes in my sentence. And when you're finished, click play and I'll show you the answer. Brilliant. Hopefully yours looks the same as mine. So the at the beginning of my sentence needs to be a capital letter. Always start our sentences with a capital letter. Then I put a B instead of a D in the red. I got the wrong letter, got it the wrong way round, but now it's read right. So it says the red aeroplane, not the reb aeroplane, the red aeroplane. Oh, and then my word and, I'd got the N and the D the wrong way round, but now they're the right way round. So now my sentence reads perfectly and it is finished with a full stop. Well done, year 1. You've done super work again and we look forward to seeing all your work. Remember to ask your grown-ups to take photos and send it to us via our tapestry, and we look forward to seeing you soon. Bye.